Earlier today, I was taking a look at my beautiful empty wine bottle right here, and it says the Tragically Hip, which is a very famous Canadian band, and it features one of their albums called Fully Completely on here. And look at that, it's beautiful. Now, obviously, they've partnered with a winemaker here on Niagara-on-the-Lake, close to where I live, to make this and sell it. Which led me to the question, why do bands partner with winemakers and beer breweries to make this kind of stuff and sell it to the public? Well, if you look around, you got bands like Iron Maiden's Trooper Beer to Metallica's Blackened whiskey. It seems like every legendary band, like I said, is getting into the booze business. But why? Let's pop the cork on this fascinating trend and let's find out. All right, if we're going to be real about it, alcohol has always been part of the rock and roll lifestyle, right? Or at least the image of it. For decades, bands have been associated with partying, and drinks often played a starring role. By partnering with beverage companies, bands aren't just selling booze, they're selling a piece of their lifestyle, whether it's a sophisticated wine for a jazz aficionado or a bold IPA for a headbanger. These drinks feel like an extension of the band's personality. So it's like, if you love our music, you're going to love this drink. And for fans, it's a way to connect with their favorite artist on a whole new level. From personal experience, definitely works on me. I've bought a couple of Tragically Hip bottles. Glass Tiger, a famous 80s Canadians band, has a sparkling Riesling. Rush obviously has beer. I've bought beer just because it says Metallica on it, and I've bought beer just because it says Iron Maiden on it. So it definitely works. Definitely works. Okay, so here's the business side of things. The music industry has changed. Album sales aren't what they used to be, and streaming platforms don't exactly pay the bills. What's a band going to do? They're going to diversify. Partnering with wine or beer companies creates a whole new revenue stream. Fans are already buying tickets, t-shirts, and vinyls. Why not a six-pack or a bottle of wine? And think about it. Unlike a t-shirt that you buy at a concert, a drink is consumable. It's a regular consumable. That means fans can buy it again and again. So it's a win for the band and the beverage company. But it really is not just about slapping a logo on a bottle. These bands are getting their hands dirty. They're getting hands-on experience. They're getting hands-on consultation, and many of them work closely with the brewers, distillers, and winemakers to create something that feels authentic. So let's take Iron Maiden's Trooper Beer, for example. Frontman Bruce Dickinson didn't just lend his name. He collaborated with the brewery to develop a flavor profile he personally loved. The result, a beer that feels like a genuine extension of the band. And if you're a true fan, you're going to go and get it, just like I did. Or just look at Metallica with their Blackened whiskey. Believe it or not, they use a process called sonic enhancement. And what that is that they blast their music at these barrels during aging process. So whether or not it changes the taste, it's undeniably Metallica. And for fans like us, it's not just about the drink, it's about the experience. Imagine sipping a wine crafted by your favorite band while listening to their greatest hits. Nothing beats that. It also is a way for them to advertise on social media. Every time I get a new alcohol beverage by a new band that I haven't seen before, one of the first things I do, I take a picture of it and I share it with my friends on social media. So that helps keep their band and keep their presence going. And plus, these drinks are often tied to limited editions or special events, making them collectibles. Obviously, I keep these bottles and I put them on a shelf. Some hardcore fans don't even open the bottle. They just want it on their shelf as part of their band memorabilia. I don't recommend you do that. I definitely recommend you drink the bottle and shelve it after it's empty. Now, this trend isn't just happening in a vacuum. The rise of craft beer, boutique wineries, and small batch distilleries means fans are more interested in unique, high-quality drinks than ever, and bands are tapping into this culture. Instead of generic, mass-produced drinks, they're creating something special, whether it's a smoky whiskey or a crisp lager, and fans love it because it feels personal and exclusive. When it's done right, it's definitely a recipe for success. Bands like Iron Maiden, Metallica, Kiss even, have turned their beverages into thriving brands, showing that music and drinks can mix beautifully. As a side note, hip-hop artists are huge into this as well, and it's definitely working for them the same way. So tell me, what's your favorite drink? Have you had something that I haven't mentioned yet? Please let me know. I'd be curious. I'll go get it right now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, keep on rocking and sipping, and we'll see you in the next one.